Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it out. It's Woods. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the wideout. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try it over the left side. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Washington State going back to work on 1st down. From the gun. Got the 1st down. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Cougars are marching down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Mack. Mack's got it on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
You gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 214 close. 214 close.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Austin Mack. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. A pick 6.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a third down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ball game.
On the return, it's Woods. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got it behind the line. It's Beverly.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Mack. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Working the ground game. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Trying to get started. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Bowling. Under pressure. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Mack. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Wormley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Quick give. It's Wormley. He's got enough. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We reached the break, and Utah State holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And he almost had a pick.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Running inside, it's Wormley, and he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on 1st. looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. The 40, past the 30. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington State. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Boley. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, man.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Second and long here. They want to run this quarterback. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Austin Mack unloads to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Sees an alley. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll run him again. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air, it's Boley. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Grab behind the line. It's Beverly. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Trying to establish the run. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Making the adjustment. Uh-oh, look out. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Fields the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hits inside, it's Wormley. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And it's picked picked off for the third time today. Bust through behind his pad. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Long way to go on second down. Tough run here. It's Hobbs. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Might as well run him again. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
The Cougars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Let's go.
This quarterback part of their running game. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Mack, he wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Straight ahead, it's Wormley. At the 15, he's loose. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50, all the way down inside the 15, but we see a marker on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's a give to Washington. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll go to the counter. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Sooners looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some
There he goes! He's at the 40. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He's up to 94 yards rushing in this one, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Out wide right, it's Wormley. Touchdown, Utah State. They take the lead here in the second half.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Woods. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try going long. He's got it on the outside. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
They'll run the screen. There he goes. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the single running back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Give to the back. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. It's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Utah State's offense takes the field and get this drive underway. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Looking downfield, it's Bowling. In traffic, it's Haynes. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. Got enough for the first down. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and what a season he's putting together, well on his way to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Uncorks it. Right side, it's Wormley. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? 18. Go.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. This one's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Boley. He's got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll try to run it with Washington. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Gets the back moving. Pushes ahead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Sets his feet. It's Boley. Trying to find the end zone. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Throwing Mack. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1 and hoping to avoid a disaster. Backs against the wall. He'll let it fly again. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Austin Mack. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Got an alley. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Wormley. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Boley. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The kick is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Utah State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Interesting decision here, but if they make the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Out wide right, it's Wormley. They run it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now they're up by 9 in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Give to the running back. Got him right there. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Wormley. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to create some windows to throw into, and they come away with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Got room on the return. All the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
And it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Right back to it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.